Hello there, and welcome back to the Shadow of Mordor, where we're jumping right down into just a bundle of orcs. I think it's time for a Warchief or two, don't you? We're gonna ignore this little power struggle over here, because we have targets in mind. All the Warchiefs are set to be betrayed by my branded captains, and now we're gonna go make sure that happens if Talibor would just jump down. Thank you, Talibor. Nope, you didn't. Nope, there's no ranger here. Nope, no ranger. Nothing. There's nothing here. You do not need to worry. I need to get up there. This is a ghoul nest at night. There's also a slave thing over there.
He's just after the Warchiefs.
You know, knowing me, I'll probably at some point just go back and do all the slave liberation things just to have it done. Because I can't just... Can you just not... Okay, thank you. I can't just do all the Ithildin and all the artifacts and stuff and not do the slaves things. Of course I'm gonna do it. At some point. Maybe. Perhaps. But right now, we're gonna go into betrayal. You have commanded a bodyguard to assassinate his master. If successful, he will increase in power and be promoted to Warchief, and maybe he will be slashed down by nameless orcs like what happened to... What's his name? He died. But now we're gonna make Uruk the Venomous into a Warchief. I forgot to check what Mosu's weaknesses were.
We must have discipline. We must not shame the Dark Lord. You bad Warchief.
He sparted him. Of course, only down to, you know, regular orcs, but still. Not down a bit. Combat finishers and explosions. Gotcha. So we're just gonna go in there and attack. Charge! Protect Uruk the Venomous! Hi, get out of my way.
You. I will have order. Today you die, and this double crosser dies with you.
Will he now? I don't think so, dude. Bye-bye. Now I'm out of here. And one falls. That is 60% done. Nice. And his bodyguard is still branded. Well, I can get up there. Keep running. I am eluding you all. But yes. New Warchief installed, and his bodyguard is branded, so he's a good guy. A lot of branded people down there. You don't mind if I jump down and pick up the rune, do you?
Agreed. It's always the berserkers who get the
Yep. Hello, friend. You ain't a friend. Get out of here. All weapon damage increased by 42% while riding a monster. This is going well. Let's go for the next one. 3 blue little skulls. Which would be you, because you're the closest. Rush the Taskmaster. Assuming his supporters would raise the alarm if he is needed. Do you know? Explosions and combat finishes, invulnerable stealth, invulnerable range, so as always, jump in there and make life miserable for him. Let my captains take the aggro and then go in there and finish the job.
Uruk against us. It's getting hard to know who to fight.
Hello, slave. I could just teleport over there. But I kind of feel like running. Take a look at the lands that we're gonna have governance over? I don't know. Actually, how far away is that? That is... Ooh, actually... There's an Ithildin right here. We are running. Because remember... Ooh, we only need 4 more Ithildin, then we're done. With them Ithildins. And I mean, it's daylight out, it's so seldom it's daylight. Might as well enjoy it while we can. Let's not enjoy the sunlight in our eyes, though. So if I was an Ithildin, I would be hiding right there. Right here.
Nani here, Galar Mordor.
Banagelatha. Banagelatha. And then we go over here. We should really go into that cave though and get the artifact. I think we'll go into the cave and get the artifacts first. That's probably a ghoul cave, isn't it? Talbot, don't be stuck on a pixel, thank you. Hi. Unnecessarily violent? Yes. Well, that's the way I like it. So, artifacting cave. Ignore the shooter up there. Then go for the Ithildin, then we take the next Warchief. Everything is turning up Talibor. We are doing fine. Alright, I'm guessing... I was gonna say, I'm guessing we'll have ghouls to contend with, but nope. We have Oxus. I thought I heard an orc to my right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Run! Run, my slaves. Well, not my slaves, but run, slaves. Well, you can. We're gonna find another hunter artifact. Torvin and his brother. No, coded journal entry number 3. This parchment contains a note, but its author and intended recipient remain ultimately unrevealed. Is this a dispatch of some kind? A recounting of great deeds? Poetry? The note is coded and its message remains indecipherable.
The damn flies seem to be following me. I can't hardly go nowhere without them buzzing around. I was going to scout Towerbolt, the slave city. The Orc's got a prison there, and enough people in chains to run the mines and the mills and make the city go. But there it was. One stinking fly. I could hear it buzzing, but couldn't see it or squash it. Thing was following me, I swear. I was out on a skip, middle of the Sea of Nurn, and the fly was coming along for a ride. Like it knew, following me like all the time. I can't get the buzzing and humming to stop. It don't matter whether I'm sleeping or eating or squatting. I can hear them. They're in my damn head. Make them stop!
Damn! That was some genuine, just raw voice acting. Nice. Have anything to say?
The war that is coming will engulf all of Middle-earth.
Many powers are moving their pieces into place.
And that's basically all of us. Every time there's a freaking mosquito in the room, you can hear the goddamn thing buzzing around. You can't see it. Oh, he hates them. Hi. Of course, there's another explanation. He could have, you know, at some point, a fly could have, you know, laid some eggs in his ear, and now it is hatched, and now there's a fly in his ear canal going bzzz, bzzz. That way he would be hearing it all the time. Always makes me think of the story I read about I think it was a little boy who kept hearing something that wasn't really there, except it was. Hello. And that thing was spiders in his ear. Probably very, very small spiders, but yeah. Now, I read that on an actual news media site, but, you know, media. Trust them or don't. Anywho, Ithildin. Outside? Outside, probably. Yep. Hang down, jump up. There we go. Nathale Kalad Arfigad. Gotcha. And, you know, before we actually go there, we're gonna pick these things up, then we're going for the actual Warchief stuff. Ooh, that's a Caragor. Actually... Hey, Caragor! I was trying to counter, come on. Can I only do the counter thing when you're leaping at me? God damn it. Whoop! Well, this is not going... Get out of here, Alivor! Ooh, that is not going according to plan. I don't want to die. Not when we're this close to victory. I don't think he can follow me here, right? Yeah. So, the whole counter thing seems to not work when they're trying to actually attack me. They have to jump at me, but kinda sideways? I don't get it. I think I'm gonna stick with jumping on them from above. Because, damn. We're gonna take you out. And I wanted to ride all the way up on my Caragor mount. No such luck. There's a herb over there. I should take the herb.
Nothing to it, I suppose.
I mean, I'm probably gonna find a lot of other herbs on the way, but yep, you go around the tower there, and I'll just jump down here. Run across these fly-infested swamps with a lot of bones in them. And we will soon reach our destination. I'm just giddy and excited at the thought of actually doing more Warchief stuff. We're getting so close to something. I mean, it kind of feels like the end because I got the achievement for taking all the Forge Towers, so I don't think there's gonna be another map. Another map. I think this is it. So it feels like we're very close to the culmination of all this building. Nin Gostatha Gwaith. Gwaith? I do not speak the Elvish. Oh, just out in the open like this? Okay. Ornate cameo. I mean, an Istari, perhaps, maybe? Could be Gandalf, could be Saruman. No, not Gandalf. This piece may have been commissioned by men and crafted by the dwarves. It is known the races traded freely between each other and, in turn, with the elves. Many fine wares would find their ways into Mordor via trade facilitated by the Sea of Nurnen. Such trade routes have closed, possibly with finality. With the return of the Uruks, maybe they'll open again once Frodo throws the ring into Orondir.
Isn't it lovely, dear? The dwarves made this.
You've been drinking. You smell like a mule who's gotten into the rock gut.
It's a fine anniversary present. And look at the craftsmanship.
Our anniversary was last week.
It was brought in from the sea.
You mean you won this at the tavern? My husband. Get in the house.
I mean, okay, sure, if he's if he smells like rotgut, maybe he has been at the tavern, but also you can't really say when you're trading things on the sea that is gonna come in this and this exact date. You know, there are gonna be storms, there are gonna be pirating, there are gonna be a lot of other things.
The rivers of this sea reach beyond the Ithilduath. If the tribesmen can escape, they could travel north to Minas Ithil.
The Tower of the Moon.
Alright, Tower of the Moon. Let's go get this artifact over here. Oh no, is there gonna be a Graug in this cave? Shit. There's a Graug in the way of my artifact. He's sitting on my artifact. He's squatting on my artifact. He's crapping on my artifact. That is not his dong. Sorry? I just want this. Medallion half 1, the Two Trees of Valinor. Across Mordor, the Two Trees of Valinor are recognized as a symbol of the light of creation and of the ancient bond between elves and men. This medallion half, crafted by the elves, commemorates the original Two Trees of legend, whose scions now survive only in the White Tree of Gondor. One of which is still named Laurelin, and I don't remember the other one.
All right, hold still. I'm afraid to say it's going to... It's going to hurt. I've done all I can. We've called for one of your people, but I don't... In the meantime, why don't you tell me about that? The medallion you're holding.
You just want to distract me. Very well. These are the Two Trees of Valinor. A symbol of the endless cycle. Life, death, and rebirth. Come closer, and I will tell you their tales. We must... I feel we must distract ourselves from the grim happenings of this day.
Now I wanna find the second half. Also, run! Jesus!
There will be no medals for us, Celebrimbor. No honor or glory.
Let those who come after take the glory. We must keep hope alive long enough for them to have that chance.
I think we lost him. Gonna get that artifact too, and then maybe I shouldn't go up here. Then we're gonna go for an 80% Warchief completion. Selon Poros. Kelon? Selon? I don't know when it comes to Elvish when they have the soft C's or the hard C's. Of course, any sea can be hard if you're doing some trading. Medallion half 2! Nice! The Two Trees of Valinor! The elves of Eregion crafted wonderful medallions, tokens they carried into battle for inspiration and to remind themselves of their history. This particular artifact, representing the fabled Two Trees of Valinor, appears to have been split by a particularly wicked blade, wielded by a powerful foe. Its missing half may have been carried off to distant lands, or in that cave, like 50 meters away from here.
I'm sorry. His wound was too great. I had thought...
You stayed with him. It is enough.
Here. He'd probably want you to have it. It's broken, but...
No, human. You keep it. These are ancient things, those trees. We watch them wither and die with the cold, but always they return. We see strength in their roots, and hope as they stretch into the light. Let this token remind you of the elf you tried to save, of the bond between your people and mine.
Yes, do remember that for another 40 or so years, and then you're gonna die because you have a human lifespan. Tell this story to your family.
We are not the first alliance of men and elves to challenge Sauron within Mordor.
No, but we shall be the last. In victory or defeat, my people will diminish.
They have already started diminishing. They have been diminishing for quite a while, Celebrimbor. They will go into the west. And this captain is gonna betray his warchief. Nazu Evil Eye against Rash Taskmaster.
There's no fighting out here! What kind of trick is this? Simple. You're gonna die, and I'm gonna take your army. Here's your allegiance! You! I'll cut you open along with any Uruk that gets between us.
Sure.
Let's
So
see which of you bleeds out first. Kill all traitors!
nope. Stop. Stop going after them. Stop going after friendlies, Talibor. I'm actually gonna let him get the last. There we go. You go, Nazu Evil Eye. Rise to the top with your poisoned blade. Hello, boys.
This army only respects strength. Who else can be Warchief but me?
43% chance to recover +4 elf shot on a drain or brand. I'm very thankful that you managed to lure your warchief out here where there were no other Uruks, so we didn't have to cut our way through a lot of people and risk dying. Now then, doesn't this look lovely? Just 4 nice branded warchiefs. Why is your icon different? Protect or dominate Nazu. Well, these guys are awaiting my command, so you're not done. Well, it is up there. I'm gonna have to do him anyways. Protect or dominate Nazu. Protect or dominate Ugu. But he's right here, so what if I go and dominate him? Hey, you. Don't go into that cave. Stupid bastard. Command? Just do nothing? Dismiss. Stay the hell out of the Graug cave.
If the Tark tries them fancy moves on me,
He disappeared.
so lucky.
I dismissed him, but he disappeared. Okay, now he's okay. That was weird. Sure. Nazu awaits my command. Protector, dominate Ugu. I guess we have to do the same for you. Stay away from the Graug. Dominate. And then we dismiss you. Get out of here. Yep, he just vanished. So I dismiss them, and they go poof, and then they turn up where they are supposed to be. Correct? Yep, he's up there. Now it is time for you, the legendary Warchief. I am a little worried that once I just... No, they wouldn't do that to me. They wouldn't just, you know, brand all 5 Warchiefs and then launch into something, because we still have main missions. We have hunting partners, and I guess we have the rescue over there. We are gonna get the Warchief thing done while we're here. We're also gonna do these. Yeah, you out working on your cardio? You decided you took a jog in the wrong place. You are going nowhere. Ooh, berserkers. We no like berserkers. We like them about as much as we like the frickin' spear throwers. And we hate the spear throwers. You're saved. Now go.
There were a dozen more of us and we fled the camp. Please, can you go back and save the others?
Yeah, sure. At some point I'll go back and save your 3 comrades. There's always 3. Fatal secrets. Well, 3 is a magic number, so that's a lot of cargoes. He had tracked the messenger to his network of spies. He stalked them all, ensuring any with valuable information would never live to share it. Follow the messenger and eliminate worms without being detected. For 8 minutes? I mean, sure, I can see the worm. And I'm gonna kill him. As soon as we're done. With a lethal shadow strike. Ooh, I keep forgetting about the shadow strike. Oh, I see the Uruks. I would have just ran right into that and completely failed the mission. We're gonna go up here.
You smell blood around here?
No, you're imagining stuff again.
Oh, do you hear that?
That's like Catagor blood. That's me, you idiots. I killed one of them.
So where's the worm guy?
After a battle, I need food and grog. Instead, we get nothing but a lot of noise from the boss.
You'll get a lot more nothing if you keep whining about it. He's right. Complaining makes you look weak. I'll show you weak if you gobs don't shut up.
Are you gonna move along, sir? There's the worm.
Someone's gotta go get it back. Well,
He's got better things to do, like die. Ooh, I can... Oop! I didn't see them.
I told the captain we need to implement ground riding drills.
I could shoot the crow. I don't wanna. Whoop! That was completely by accident. Jeez.
We need a lot more materials than we got.
Somehow I've not been detected. Some freaking how. I have not been very stealthy.
come you didn't eat any of your slave meat earlier?
I'm gonna wait for him to be... He's gathering up a band, isn't he? Eliminate the messenger. There's no stealth required, eh? Indeed, it came from the shadows. So that's what the lethal shadow strike looks like. Cool. Thank you for the Miriam. I'm out of here now. You can go into the cave and play with the Graug. No? I don't blame you. Playing with the Graugs ain't funny. Right, fine. I have 4 ability points. I'm saving 1 for this. So yeah, okay, so that one was unlocked. So I'm guessing I'll get this one from Torvin. And then maybe from this one. Ooh, yes. So I'll get this automatically. Presumably, since I got this one. Then I'll save 1 ability point for that one. So I have 3 ability points to spend. And what do we want to spend them on? I mean, we can chain together Shadow Strike attacks, hold plus Q or hold plus X. So, yeah. Lethal or non-lethal. During the attack, push in the direction of your next target and tap Q or X to continue the chain. Could be kind of cool. Quick draw greatly reduces the time it takes to charge a bow attack. Ooh. Considering how much I use the bow, yes. Yes. Wraithburn. When your hit streak is charged, press 4 to kill any Uruks that are stunned or knocked down, while others caught by the effect may flee in terror. Hit streak charged every 8 consecutive hits. The hit streak counter would turn red and your sword will glow. Or, you know, 5 since we have lowered it. No, not really. Because that would only kill 1 or maybe 2 at most, the way I fight. We have just critical strike 2, triple hit streak gains on well-timed attacks. I do get that one accidentally a lot of the time, so maybe. And 2 points to spend. Flame of Vengeance. Striking enemies with a glowing sword will deal double damage. Your sword will glow whenever your hit streak is charged. So as long as I don't... So I just get up to 5, my hit streak is charged, and as long as I don't do an execution or something else, I'll just keep doing more damage. Double damage? That isn't bad. Ooh, I kinda like that. And double charge. When your hit streak is charged, you can perform 2 special attacks instead of 1. Hello? No-brainer. Yeah, I think I'll take this one. I'm just gonna have to remember that don't use my hit streak immediately if I wanna do some damage. Kinda wanna try it now. Bonk! Quick! Ooh. Yep. Well. Although the Berserker needs to die, so. So I'm just doing double damage now. Aw. I sliced through his shield. That's kind of cool. What you want? You want to die? You want to die? You want to die? Oh. Overwhelm him? Sure. Not with these paltry forces. I got in there and cut it. I have the double thing. So I can actually do a hit streak, use one execution, and then just continue to do double damage. Oh, this is lovely. This is just lovely. Okay, so don't be afraid to use one execution, or a Wraith Flash, or anything else. The Dark Rider. As the servants of the Dark Lord prepared to execute their prisoners, the Dark Rider was upon them without mercy. Good. We're staying in the daylight. Mount the Caragor. Which Caragor? Ah, that Caragor. Whoop. We're mounting the Caragor. And then kill the Uruks to stop the executions. Gotcha. I'm sure there was someone closer to me. Hi. Well, this ain't much sneaking, sir. No, you don't. No, you don't. I said no, you don't. That's one camp. Good, 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 good. Go for the next. Yeah, this way. Still have 6 arrows. Gotta be careful, my Caragor is not very healthy. Fight. My Caragor is very unhealthy right now. Fight. That's 2. Now we just need to take care of this last one. I could drain my mount a little bit.
Any of you lot seen the boss? Probably all getting. I like the sound of that.
Hey, I saw you. We hate you. No! Well, it's just a... The Caragor didn't need to stay alive. Which is fine. Oh, I sure am chopping off heads. And legs. The Dark Rider, success! Even though I was only a Dark Rider for 2/3 of that. A beacon of light to the unled. And then a beacon of light to the unled, blazing like fire with justice in lands stained with foulness. One stands alone in the light. You have completed the legend of your sword. Urfile has been reforged by the Wraith, and the tale has been inscribed upon its blade. Yeah, does that do anything special though? Or is it just cool? I think it might just be cool. How many? I have 7,000. You know what? Let's buy another rune slot. Let's buy another rune slot. Let's buy all the rune slots. Let's buy some focus. Let's buy that. Let's buy that. Let's buy that. And then you'll check.
Warfile's memories engraved upon its hilt complete. Words trace tales amongst the blood. No blade can match this power now.
Sounds good. What is that? That's just a bird. And I want to shoot the bird. Because I can. Warfile is done. Then we just have... oh, these two left. He's awaiting my command. So we have Ithildin, the last two artifacts, the last two of these. Then I'm gonna have to travel back to the Valley of Idun, aren't I? To do the slave things. I've decided we will do that at some point. Before we go to whatever's the last thing to do, we're gonna do all the slave things too. Can't get this far and not do it. How's about we finish off this Ithildin thingy? Then get the last two artifacts. Because I really want to know what happens when you finish the Ithildin. Are we gonna get the entire tale of that's inscribed upon the wall, or? Nope. Oh, that's a grog.
If it comes back, we'll kill it then. Wait. I smell something.
You probably smell your own pit sweats. It's just here. An Adlaethad. 32 out of 32. So yes. Unfortunately, I do not speak Elvish. Because the entire tale that says Nan Ichir Gelail Mordor Ivab Gelberen I Anchorta Ivorn Tridiol Chith Ifuin Hakare Diverid. Yeah, Viewall. Ah, the Lord of Light. Oh, still wonder what happened to Gollum. I am the bright Lord of Mordor, the silver hand that drives back the darkness, reaching through the fog of night to avenge those long betrayed. Arise from fields of death and march forth from the shadow. Through the purifying flames of war, you who were once Eldar shall be reforged. Beneath my hammer, the bringer of gifts, the betrayer shall be unmade. I renounce the blessed realm to redeem the land of shadow and bind the walls of Arda in place of the Dark Lord. You shall have light undiminished, all shall fear me and rejoice.
Nani here Gelar Mordor. Ivab Gelebren Yachotha Ivorn. Tridiol Heath Efuin. An Acharedi Werienin Anan. Erio Thelaith Gurth. Edweno Ogwath. Trilaich Puigadol Dagor. Nathadir Edwagenin Inaudir Edil. Nunamnin. Nathatognir Inain. Iwath Dangarnen. Ochedin Valandor. Anadlethad Nor Eduath. Anoded Rama Senaldon. Michan de Morhir. Nathalikalad Arfigad. Nin Gostatha Gwaithban Agelatha.
What he said. You're gonna
Though my power is diminished, it is not wholly spent. We will not abandon Middle-earth and depart into the west until the betrayer and all his works are undone.
Sounds good.
Why else would he ride around on a category like a fool?
What do you mean ride around on a Caragor like a fool? You're cool when you're riding around on a Caragor. As I'm just brazenly running through the stronghold. Hi! You're in my way. I can't get over there. This way. This way? Ah, I can... Hi. I missed this. Oh, it kind of looked like I was going to be able to go down, but no. Yep. Orcish dagger. Dagger, maybe a generous application of the word. This is a crude shank and it will never be used for anything but skullduggery. Now that's a nice word. Skullduggery. Uruks generally carry blades of this ilk when engaging in their misdeeds, and the blades are often coated with crude poisons to ensure a victim's painful death. Uruks will often carry daggers, like this one into combat, but only employ them as a last resort.
You've been recalled?
Aye, to Osgiliath. They're burning the bodies there.
Is that bad?
It's worse. We've abandoned Duathang, either to the orcs or the outcasts. I can't imagine which is worse. We're thin on the ground here.
2 regiments worth called back home. Maybe a dozen more down with the sweats.
Maybe even more than that. I don't think we can hide it anymore, no matter how they change up the patrols. The orcs may have already smelled it out too. They're getting uppity in Mordor. Here, look at this.
That's quite a blade. Where'd you get it?
Off an orc scout. I expect he won't need it anymore. You keep it.
It kinda looks like it would hurt. I mean, of course, any stabbing would probably most likely hurt. But this looks like it would hurt extra much because going in a little bit here and then just widens here and... Nope. What do you mean? Can't imagine which is worse. Abandoning Duathang to the orcs or the outcasts. The orcs, of course. The outcasts are still human.
That is the spirit of Mordor, the knife in the back. They do our work for us.
They are united in their hatred of man and dominated by the will of their master.
Because with outcasts, you can still probably, maybe, talk to them. Huh? Come to agreements. Now, I need to find a way into this cave. I don't think I've been in this cave before. So I don't know how to get in. It's... Okay, it's below me. It's probably not up here. Never mind. Die. This is the cave. Is this gonna be a ghoul cave? No, this might be an Uruk cave. Or it might just be a storage cave. With no one here. Look at this. Look at this, our last artifacts. Oh. Hey. You're chasing a slave? Well, you chased him into the wrong freaking cave. Run, my friend. Run. Maybe not run back the same way. That's a branded captain. So what's this last artifact then? Weathered Azurite figurine, the two Istari. In blue because they are the blue. Nice touch. This crudely carved figurine depicts two enigmatic wizards who came to Mordor hunting a great evil. Although the pair likely never escaped the cursed realm, their exploits were well detailed and may have inspired the creation of magical cults throughout Middle-earth. I don't think we ever find out what happened to them. I'm not sure.
See, there were two of them, and they both came in from the road with a hard look in their eyes, as if they traveled too far and seen too much. They were wizards, true, both of them caked in dust, and when one would talk, he'd stop to think, and there would be the other to finish right up, like they had one brain and two mouths. It was creepy for sure, but neither seemed to notice. I heard them say they were hunting the darkness. And if I know if they found it. But I guess those fellows can find trouble when they're looking for it.
I laughed at Deerheil when he talked of wizards, necromancers, and magic. I told him to stop being a child.
As children, you are closest to the Eldar. When grown, you have no understanding of immortality.
You live in a freaking realm of magic, Talion. Are you stupid? Man, if I lived in a realm with magic, I would never stop talking about wizards. I would very much like to try to become one. See what happened to your friend? You're not gonna think you're coming away from this. No, 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 bye-bye. Might be enjoying the combat a little bit too much. I think I said that at least once per episode recently, but I'm enjoying the combat way too much. I'm just having too much fun. Alright? Okay, let's actually go do the... Let's finish this off by doing the Warchief. Yeah? What? Well, that's... I thought... What do you mean, man filth? No, you ain't gonna light the no beacon, son. Neither are you. He saw his friends die, but then he kinda stopped being suspicious? Maybe he's just not a fan of his friends. Well, that's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to go up there, go up the wall, and jump up there, but no, he insists on going up here. Fine. I don't know how he managed to climb backwards.
You should thank me for teaching you a lesson.
Run. And I know the weapons are right there. We're not gonna do them. I'm gonna do the Warchief. I said I was gonna do the Warchiefs, and by Iluvatar, we're gonna do the Warchiefs. Yep. Now I need to check. It's you. Save the legendary one for last. Combat finishers, explosions. That's it. Getting close. I might actually die here. Depending on how many other little minions are gonna be around. A lot of them.
I'm the strongest. Compared to me, you're just pathetic. Your time is over, scum!
Haha! That's a lot of branded people. Hi! I wanted to bash into him.
Brave one, if you think you can take me on.
All right. freaking defenders! There you are. I can't even see when they're attacking me anymore. I think the poison is kind of messing me up. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Fucking. Kill him. Or not. Just a careless swipe. I thought he was actually gonna be able to do it. He had no life left. Beacon call now available. What the hell are you doing? Nope. Five Warchiefs bounded. And the stronghold is alerted. And we now have 5 people at our beck and call. I hope. Let us see. Yep, 5 people at our beck and call. All of them, well, except you and you and you. None of these 3 have a bodyguard. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Awaiting our command. Awaiting our command. Awaiting our command. Awaiting our command. And awaiting our command. This just means that now we're gonna do the weapon things and the other things. That's what we have left. So yes, going to take a little break here. But next time we're gonna do the last 2 weapons, we're gonna do some slave uprisings, and of course the rescue thing that is right here, and Torvin, that is all the way on the other side of this valley. So, getting close to the end, we're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. Anywho, as always, thank you very much for joining me on this extremely fun journey through the lands of Mordor, where we definitely are the Shadow. Hope I'll see you again next time. But until then, you take care of yourself, right?